Why suggest the republic is lost?
Well, because we have to understand first what they meant by a republic. When our framers gave us our republic, they thought it was a representative democracy, and they defined a representative democracy to be a democracy dependent upon the people alone. And what we've allowed to happen is we've allowed Congress to develop a different dependency. The corruption here is that constant distortion of, the addict thinking about the bottle rather than thinking about his or her job, as they're constantly focused on what this other stuff would be. And in that focus, it's impossible not to see how what they do, what they spend their time doing, what they argue about on the floor of the House is focused on the things that are driving fundraising as opposed to the things that are driving the concerns of American people. And so we've got to have a reform project which is about much more than correcting the mistakes of the Supreme Court. Instead, it's about making it so that this Congress has the independence to pay attention to what the people want rather than constantly answering what their funders want. I think we've compromised way too much in the past 30 years on our beliefs. But whether or not you believe in capitalism, I do, but whether or not you believe in capitalism, nobody believes in crony capitalism. And crony capitalism is exactly the kind of capitalism we've gotten. But we've got to recognize Congress isn't going to give us that. And we got to build an outside the Beltway movement, cross-partisan. Don't compromise our substantive values, but cross-partisan, to push for that kind of fundamental change in this corruption.